How far do you see up? Just curious? Yeah? All right, cool. How's it going? Jesse here in Barcelona, Spain. And last time I was here was actually 2 years ago, and it reminded me of a pretty spontaneous story. I think this is probably the most spontaneous thing I've ever done in my life. So flashback 2 years ago, I just got to Spain, Barcelona specifically, after like a romantic getaway in Italy, and all that was great and stuff. But when I got here, I didn't really have a plan what I was gonna do next. Like after Spain, what the hell am I gonna do? And the reason why I came to Barcelona was to link up with 3 friends of mine. A Spanish guy.
It's gonna be an instant hit.
I'm on a boat, bitch. I'm on a boat, bitch.
A Australian.
Heads. Video evidence.
No fucking way.
Heads. You're up, bud.
And a guy who's English, but he claims to be from Hong Kong.
Nick, give me the click.
The mama thing.
Le ama go hai ho domo. Adu. Le ama yapse yipa fulando.
Whatever that is. So after our like 3 weeks here in Barcelona, like I said, we had no idea what to do. And the Spanish guy was all like, hey man, let's hop on a cruise to America. And we're like, yeah man, sounds like a good idea, but we don't take it that serious. It's like, okay, that's the most random thing we ever heard, but we're gonna continue doing what we're doing. And next thing you know, this Spanish guy actually hops on the computer and finds this like 5-star luxury cruise ship that stops by in Malaga, Spain, Candice, Spain, Lisbon, Portugal, crosses the Atlantic Ocean for 8 days. I'll be on this bitch for 8 days, then Bahamas. And stops in Half Moon Cay, Bahamas, and then the final stop is in Tampa Bay, Florida. And this is pretty crazy because this was November, the first week of November, where the tickets were $400 per person for 15 days. Luxury cruise, all you can eat, and the food was good too. I mean, there was a dining restaurant where you can literally order as much as you want with no limit, and you can bet your ass I took advantage of that. I ordered like 3 appetizers and 3 main courses and like 5 desserts. I'll throw up a photo of this. So it was really good times, and when you create this type of life of just freedom to do what you want, you can take some very crazy spontaneous adventures like this 15-day cruise ship, which I highly suggest. A little note, I'd say, if you are known for being seasick or have motion sickness, don't go on this cruise line, because I literally was laying in bed for 8 days, crossing the Atlantic Ocean because those waters are very rough. I would lay in bed like maybe 22 hours of the day, and then I would get up just to eat dinner and stuff like that.
Where's that microphone? Just want to cut in here a little bit and add a little bit to this story.
This is my friend Matt, by the way, the British who claims to be from Hong Kong.
You may have heard earlier in Jesse's story that he spent 22 hours of the day in bed because he was seasick. I think it was less to do with being seasick and more to do with the fact that he had about 7 creme brulees on his first day on the cruise, along with 3 steaks, 2 bowls of soup, about 7 appetizers, and a load of other stuff as well. And I think that's the real reason he was sick. Would you agree, Jesse?
Yeah. I can't deny that. That's for sure. But yeah, that's one of my travel buddies. I've been traveling with him for like, I'd say 2.5 years now. We've done pretty. Actually, when we got to Tampa Bay, Florida, we decided to do a road trip throughout the U.S. Tampa to Orlando, then Orlando to Panama City Beach, I think it's called. Then we went to New Orleans, then Austin, Texas for a week. Then we went back down to New Orleans, straight to Orlando, then down to Miami. We partied there for like 3 days, and then he had to part ways. He went back to London, and I took a flight with the other 2 guys, Spanish and Australian, over to Las Vegas. And I was there for 5 days, partied a lot, and when you go to Vegas, when you leave, you don't want to party again because it really sucks all the energy out of you. if you are a big partier, go ahead, check that out. I highly suggest it. It's awesome clubs. Yeah, man, this is why when I travel, I really like to not book return flights. I like to, one-way ticket is cheaper. It adds more adventure to your travels. It lets you come up with cool ideas on the fly. You don't have like, imagine if you buy like a return flight and then you meet somebody and they're going off to this cool location, but you already booked your flight back home and you miss out on that experience. Main takeaway out of this video, all I want to say is just start buying one-way tickets. It's cheaper. You're gonna have a much more adventurous travel, adventure overseas. Be more spontaneous, do crazy things. The reason why I got this $400 cruise ticket, because no one my age was able to really capitalize on these deals, because they're all in school or in college or in work or whatever. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video and I'll see you guys next time.